Welcome to the first semifinal of the 2012 West Kentucky Academic Bowl. My name is Gary Goodacre. I'm a professor of mathematics at West Kentucky Community and Technical College in Paducah, and I'll be serving as your moderator today. We have two high schools, Graves County to my left and Fulton County to my right, and they have each qualified for district play to achieve this spot in the first semifinal. We are competing for $5,000 in scholarship money provided by the West Kentucky Academic Bowl. The champion will receive $2,000 in scholarship money to divide among team members. The other three participants will each earn $1,000 in scholarship money for their school. Let's introduce the players. Graves County will have our students buzz in, and please state your name and your grade in school, and also state who the captain is.
Chris Woods, sophomore.
Muzul Ahmed, sophomore.
Jonathan Goatley, junior, captain.
Katie Kennis, senior.
Thank you. Jonathan, who will be serving as your captain today? Would you please state the names of your coaches and introduce them for everybody?
Our coaches are Mr. Jeremy Krug and Miss Linda Hiles.
Thank you. Fulton County, would you do the same as well?
Josh Gooding, sophomore.
Sam Bing, freshman. Casey Dowdy, senior, captain.
William Moore, sophomore.
Thank you. Casey, you're the captain today. Would you please introduce your coaches?
Our coaches are Mr. Mitchell Williamson and Miss Melanie Curdle.
Thank you. For those of you who are new to Quick Recall Play, I'll quickly go over the rules. We will have a 40-question half comprised of toss-up questions and bonus questions. On a toss-up question, each student can buzz in for their team, and they have up to 5 seconds after the completion of the question to ring in. If they get this question correct, they will earn a bonus for their team, and they will have up to 10 seconds for their captain or designee to respond. If a team misses a toss-up, the other team may buzz in. If a team misses their bonus, the other team will get a chance to answer it on what is called a bounce back. Captain, is your team ready for Graves County? Captain, is your team ready for Fulton County?
Yes, sir.
Let's begin our first semifinal with one toss-up. The expression x squared minus 10x plus k is a perfect square for what value of k?
White 2.
25.
Correct, bonus 2. The three major types of saltwater biomes are the oceanic biomes, the neritic biomes, and the areas where fresh and saltwater mixes called?
Estuaries.
Correct. 3 toss-up. Hernando Cortez's conquest of the Aztecs was simplified because they mistook him for a mythical god named who?
White 2.
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl, yes, that is correct. Bonus to Graves. 4. Name the Prince of Norway who inherited the throne of Denmark at the death of Hamlet.
William.
Incorrect, Captain.
Eric
Fortinbras. 5 is a toss-up. A trefoil is an architectural form or ornament resembling a threefold what?
Red 4.
Incorrect.
White 3.
Pyramid.
No, we were looking for leaf. Leaf. 6 is a toss-up, both teams. What is the y-intercept of this equation? 4x plus 3y equals 12.
White 2.
4.
4 is the answer, yes. Here's your bonus 7, Graves County. Scientists estimate that 80 to 90% of the Earth's photosynthetic activity is carried out by what group of microscopic organisms in the ocean?
Plankton.
Incorrect, Captain. We wanted phytoplankton. We needed more on that one. 8 is a toss-up. The armies of what empire fought the Greeks at Salamis, Plataea, and Marathon?
Red 1.
Persia.
Persia gets you on the board, Fulton County. Here's your bonus number 9. What term that means null is a heteronym for a noun indicating a person incapacitated by illness?
No answer.
Captain.
No answer.
Invalid, also pronounced invalid. 10 toss-up. Broadway is to Tony as Hollywood is to?
White 3.
Oscar.
Correct. Going into your bonus, we have a score. Fulton County 1, Graves County 5. Here is bonus 11. Factor. 4x squared plus 17x minus 15. Time ran out. Captain, do you have it? No answer. 4x minus 3, that quantity times x plus 5. 12, toss-up. The refractive power of a lens is measured in units equal to the reciprocal of the focal length. Name this unit of measure.
Red one.
Joules.
Incorrect. No answer. We have diopter. 13, toss-up. With a singular reputation for marksmanship, who was the heroine of Deadwood Dick on Deck and a scout for George Custer?
Red one.
Annie Oakley.
Incorrect. It was Calamity Jane. 14, toss-up. In 1861, Harriet Jacobs wrote a first-person account of a woman's life of abuse and her flight to freedom in Incidents in the Life of a what?
White four.
Woman.
Incorrect.
Red one.
Slave woman.
Closer, slave girl. Had to have slave girl. 15, toss-up. Give the last name of one of the most influential American jazz pianists, Thelonious who? Thelonious Monk. 16 is a toss-up. If the wind velocity is 20 miles per hour, it takes a Beechcraft Bonanza 90% as long to travel with the wind to a destination as it does to return to the starting place against that wind. How fast does the plane travel in calm air?
White two.
18 miles per hour.
Incorrect.
Red two. 20 miles per hour.
380 miles per hour. 17, toss-up. Binary stars that are far enough apart to be resolved telescopically are known as what kind of binaries?
Red one.
Pulsar.
No, it is not pulsars. Incorrect.
White four.
Independent.
Visual binaries. 18, toss-up. What cabinet official was given the authority by the Civil Rights Act of 1964 to enforce desegregation of public accommodations?
White two.
Department of Commerce.
Incorrect.
Red two. Department of Education.
Now it would be the Attorney General's office. 19, toss-up. Spell the name for a leafy vegetable that is a homophone for an adjective indicating a surface that has been scorched or reduced to carbon. C-H-A-R-D for charred, but it had to be spelled that way. Toss-up 20. A painting giving a likeness of a person and some insight into his personality is called a what?
Red one.
Portrait.
Portrait, yes. Fulton County, here's your bonus. 21. What is the sum of the first 75 positive even whole numbers? No answer. Captain?
No answer.
5,700. After 21 questions, Graves County 5, Fulton County 2. Here's toss-up 22. These plains are adjacent to what continent? Bellingshausen Abyssal Plain, Enderby Abyssal Plain, Weddell Abyssal Plain, Wilkes Abyssal Plain.
White four.
Australia.
Incorrect. Fulton County?
Red one.
North America.
No, it's Antarctica. 23, toss-up. Multiple answer required. Name the two feuding families of Pike County, Kentucky, who suffered 100...
Red one.
Hatfield and McCoys.
Yes, you have it. Here's your bonus 24. Complete this quote by Emerson. Nothing is at last sacred but the integrity of your own what? Incorrect. Captain.
Conscience.
Mind. 25, toss-up. What is the vehicle in watercolor paint? It is indeed water. Bonus 26 to Graves. P and Q are two different numbers selected from the first 40 integers. What is the largest possible value of PQ divided by P minus Q?
No answer.
Captain. 1560. 27 toss-up. A point 6,370 kilometers above Earth's surface is 12,740 kilometers from the Earth's center, or twice as far from the center as a point on the surface would be. The value of gravity at that height would be what fraction of what it is at the surface?
5-2.
1/2.
Incorrect.
Red 4.
It is 1/4. Here's your bonus, Fulton, 28. The first common carrier railroad in the U.S. was the B&O Railroad. For what did those initials stand?
No answer.
Captain.
No answer.
Baltimore, Ohio. 29 toss-up. What novel by Leo Tolstoy has been billed as a compassionate portrayal of a doomed woman?
5-2.
Anna Karina.
Anna Karina, yes. Bonus 30. What Spanish musician was largely responsible for the revival of interest in the classical guitar in the 20th century?
Santana.
Incorrect, Captain. Andres Segovia. 10 questions to go in the first half. Graves County up 7-4 over Fulton County. Here's toss-up 31. To make a 21% solution, how many quarts of 16% alcohol must be added to 30 quarts of a 45% alcohol solution? $144. 32 toss-up. The first amphibians were probably direct descendants of what fish that could store air and had stout fins permitting them to move from one body of water to another? The clue was air, lungfish. 33 toss-up. In the 1964 election, what was the corresponding Democrat reply to Goldwater's slogan, "In your heart, you know he's right"?
Red 1.
In your mind, you know he's wrong.
Incorrect.
White 4.
In your wallet, you know he's wrong.
No, both of them were, you're getting there. In your guts, you know he's nuts. Toss up 34. This is from the end of what story by Ambrose Bierce? As he is about to clasp her, he feels a stunning blow upon the back of the neck. A blinding white light blazes all about him, with a sound like the shock of a cannon. Then all is darkness and silence. An occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge. 35 toss-up. Who composed music for the opera La Traviata?
White 4.
Gershwin.
Incorrect. Fulton County? No answer for Giuseppe Verdi. 36 is a toss-up. If B is the midpoint of AC, find the coordinates of C given these coordinates. A, 1, 5, B, 3, 4.
White 2.
5,3.
C is indeed at 5, 37 goes to Graves as a bonus. The science and art of cultivating vegetables, flowers, fruits, or ornamental plants is called what?
Horticulture.
It is horticulture. 38 toss-up. Booker T. Washington lived at a time when a lynch mob needed no more excuse to hang a black man than that he was uppity. What Supreme Court nominee alluded to this concept in 1991 during testimony to the Senate Judiciary Committee? Clarence Thomas. 39 toss-up. What is the tense of the infinitive in this line? It was useless to make up an excuse.
White 2.
Past tense.
Incorrect. It's not the past.
Red 4.
It is the present. To make in the present. 40 bonus goes to Fulton County. In what form of linear perspective do all receding straight lines appear to meet at a single point on the horizon? Captain.
Vanishing point.
1 point perspective is what we were looking for. That's the end of the first half. We'll total the scores, see if there are any inquiries, and we'll be back right after this short break. Okay. Welcome back to the semifinal round of the 2010 West Kentucky Academic Bowl. We have a halftime score of Graves County 9, Fulton County 5. We have one new player for Graves County. Please buzz in and introduce yourself.
Ty Wilson, sophomore.
Thank you. We'll begin the second half with toss-up 41. Consider a gym having lockers with 50 numbers on each combination lock. The number of possible combinations using 3 numbers can be calculated by dividing 50 factorial by 50 minus x factorial. What is x?
Graves 2.
47.
Incorrect.
Fulton 1.
3.
It's 3. Bonus 42. Fulton. Which root system is typical of all grasses? Captain.
Taproot.
Fibrous. 43. Toss-up. The Battle of Dern was the first recorded land battle that the United States fought overseas. Fought along the coast of Tripoli, this battle was part of what war?
Fulton 1.
The Barbary Wars.
Yes, Barbary Wars, correct. Bonus 44, Fulton. The first part of the series was The Gathering Storm. The sixth and final part was Triumph and Tragedy. Who wrote this lengthy history? Captain.
No answer.
Winston Churchill. 45, toss-up. Traditionally, the distinguished painters active during the Renaissance, Mannerist, and Baroque periods, and especially the Italian, Dutch, and Flemish artists of those times, are called the Old who? The Old Masters. 46, toss-up. How many straight lines are determined by 6 points, no 3 of which lie in the same straight line?
Fulton 4.
Incorrect. Graves County.
Graves 2.
5.
15. 43 or 47 toss-up. Named after the Shergati meteorite that fell in India in 1865, Shergatites are one of 3 types of meteorites believed to have come from what planet?
Fulton 1.
Saturn.
Incorrect.
Graves 3.
Jupiter.
Mars, you were getting closer. Toss-up 48. Name the fort in the harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, bombarded by the British in 18...
Fulton 1.
Fort McHenry.
Yes, Fort McHenry. Bonus 49 goes to Fulton. Who is the author of the book, recently translated into Latin and given this title? Quomodo invidiosulus nomini Grinchus Christi Natellum abrogaverit. Captain.
No answer.
Dr. Seuss. Grinchus was in there for you. Toss up 50. What is the English name for the Johann Strauss waltz, originally titled Kaiser Walzer?
Fulton 1.
The Emperor's Waltz.
Yes, the Emperor's Waltz. Here's your bonus, 51. You roll a single die. In lowest terms, the probability that it will come up 1 or 6 is what? Incorrect, Captain.
1/3.
1/3. We'll give Graves that bonus, and that keeps them ahead. Graves County 10, Fulton County 9. Bonus is going to Graves.
Let's just toss it.
This is now a toss-up, 52. An isotope has a half-life of 2 hours. How much of an original sample of 100 grams of this isotope will be left undecayed after 6 hours?
Graves 2.
25 grams.
Incorrect.
Fulton 2.
12.5 grams. One more halving would have done it. Bonus, 53, Fulton. What Scandinavian country is the 4th largest European nation, occupies the eastern part of the Scandinavian peninsula, and has the Gulf of Bothnia to its east? Incorrect, Captain.
Finland.
It's Sweden. Toss up 54. Name the William Faulkner short story about an eccentric spinster named Emily Grierson and the horrid stench of her murdered lover hidden in an upstairs room of her house. Time for A Rose for Emily. 55, toss up. Which of the 3 orders of Greek columns was the most ornate and marked?
Graves 2.
Corinthian.
Yes, bonus 56 Graves. What mathematical property states that one of the following must be true for real numbers? A is greater than B, A equals B, or A is less than B?
Closure property.
Incorrect, Captain. The trichotomy property. 57 is a toss-up. Identify the horseshoe-shaped bone at the base of the tongue.
Fulton 1.
The maxilla.
That is not the maxilla. Incorrect. Graves County. No answer on hyoid. Toss-up 58. Who uttered this German quotation that is now on the Worms monument in southwest Germany? Stech ich kann nicht anders.
Graves 2.
Bismarck.
Incorrect.
Fulton 1.
Hindenburg.
Martin Luther. 59 toss-up. In what case are the appositives below? In the play, the wicked stepsisters were played by the Smith brothers, or sisters, Sylvia and Sarah. They are objective. 60 toss-up. Name the reedless woodwind instrument popular from the 16th to 18th centuries.
Graves 3.
Piccolo.
Incorrect.
Fulton 1.
The fife.
It's the recorder. After 60 questions, Graves County 11, Fulton County 10. 20 questions to go. Here's toss-up 61. Two circles are concentric. If they have radii of 4 and 9, the length of their line of centers is what?
Graves 3.
13.
Incorrect.
Fulton 1.
9.
It's 0. 62 toss-up. After spending 2 years locked inside a 3-acre glass and steel structure in Arizona, 8 people emerged in 1993. Name this structure. Biosphere 2. 63 toss-up. What tycoon ended up controlling more than half of America's rail track not long after the Black Friday panic of 1869?
Fulton 1.
Carnegie.
Incorrect.
Graves 4.
Morgan.
It's Morgan. Here's your bonus 64 Graves. Called Victoria by the Romans, she was represented as a winged figure carrying a laurel wreath. Who was this Greek messenger for Zeus and Athena?
Iris.
Incorrect, Captain. Nike. 65 toss-up. Franz Schubert wrote Symphony No. 8 in B minor or the 8th Symphony. It is also known by what other name?
Graves 4.
The Unfinished Symphony.
It is the Unfinished Symphony. Graves, here's your bonus 66. In terms of pi, find the volume of a sphere with a radius of 10 inches.
(400/3).
Incorrect, Captain.
400 pi over 3.
4,000 pi over 3 cubic inches. Toss-up 67. What is the meaning of the second abbreviation in this passage? The IC is a catalog of clusters, nebulae, and galaxies supplementing the NGC. New General Catalog. 68 toss-up. Slavery was barred from the territory acquired in the Louisiana Purchase north of the latitude 36 degrees 30 minutes. Maine was admitted as a free state and Missouri as a slave state. Name this.
Graves 2.
Missouri Compromise.
That is the Missouri Compromise. Way to get in there. Bonus 69. Celebrated in a poem by Alfred Noyes, robbers in medieval Europe who held up travelers on roads were called what?
Highwaymen.
Those were highwaymen. 70 toss-up. Although it simply means air or song, it often indicates the extended form of a song in operas and oratorios called an...
Graves 3.
Acapella.
No, that is incorrect. Fulton County. It's called an aria. We have 10 questions to go. Graves County holds a 15-10 advantage. Here is 71 toss-up. What integers satisfy these two inequalities? 3p is equal to or less than p plus 6, 2p plus 4 is less than 3p plus 6. Negative 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. 72, toss up. What type of engine consists of a shaft turned by the force of a steam or fluid on blades?
Fulton 1.
Turbine.
Yes, bonus 73. What is the other name for the brief Third Arab-Israeli War in 1967?
6 Days War.
Correct. Toss up 74. This example is from what universal language invented in 1887? La popologe faros en consento una grandan rondan familian. Esperanto. 75, toss up. What term indicates the part of the stage farthest from the audience?
Graves 2.
Oh, stage left.
Incorrect.
Fulton 1.
Backstage.
Just upstage, so too much information. 76, toss up. Express the product of the following as an integer. 3.4 times 10 to the 4th times 2 times 10 to the 3rd. $68 million. 77, toss up. Porosity indicates the relative volume of pore space in a rock bed. The ease with which water moves through a rock bed is called?
Fulton 1.
Viscosity.
Incorrect. Permeability.
Timeout.
Time out. We will be right back after this short break. Welcome back. We have some new players to introduce, starting with Graves County.
Paxton Parrish, sophomore. Adrian Sanderson, freshman.
Grayson Dietz, captain.
Mitchell McClure, sophomore.
And one for Fulton County.
Zach Grier, sophomore.
Wonderful. Here is toss-up 78. Everyone ready? Here we go. What political doctrine developed in the 1950s required an indistinct chain of command so that if an operation suggested by a high-level official went disastrously wrong, they could disclaim responsibility?
Fulton 1.
Black operations.
Incorrect. Plausible deniability. 79, toss-up. Shiptrap Island is the setting for what story by Richard Connell? The Most Dangerous Game. And 80, toss-up. Who was a tap dancer extraordinaire and appeared in 14 films, 3 of which were with Shirley Temple?
Graves 3.
Fred Astaire.
Incorrect.
Fulton 1.
Boris Karloff.
Bill Bojangles Robinson. That's the end of the match. We'll tally the scores and be right back after this break. Welcome back to the 2012 West Kentucky Academic Bowl semifinals. We have our first winner. Graves County has won over Fulton County by the score of 15-12. Graves County, congratulations on your semifinal win. You will advance to the finals. Congratulations to Fulton County for advancing from district play. Your school will receive $1,000 in scholarship money to divide among team members. Thank you for watching our match. I'm Gary Goodacre, Professor of Mathematics, along with Judge Joe Mahoney, also Professor of Mathematics. Thank you for watching.